does not exist. I am that woman that the Lord has shown mercy. 2022, there's one mama that I love so much. She called me and then she said she had a lump in her breast. I encouraged her to go do a test and everything, and they checked it. Said it was cancer. I sent her the prayer link. I told her to pray. I will always pray with her. I prayed with her. Come 2023, fasting and prayer. We did the fasting and prayer. I made sure I did the fasting and prayer because of her, and then God healed her. Even the surgery that she was supposed to go for to cut off her breast, Papa declared on the last day of that fasting and prayer that surgery will not happen.
The surgery will not hold. The seal of the Lord is making it happen right now.
And actually, the surgery did not happen, and she was declared cancer-free. After she told me about the good news of her being declared cancer-free, we praised God together. We gave her testimony, and then, not talk to much, I started having dreams, and bad dreams of death, people, and stuff like that. I was wondering what's happening. Later on, I noticed a lump in my breast, and then I went to the hospital, and when they checked me, the result came out and said it was triple negative breast cancer. I said, God, where is this coming from? I laughed. I prayed. And then one morning, I remember on the 13th of October 2023, I slept late that night because of midnight prayers. And then immediately I woke up. Time was already fast spent. It was almost 7:30. And then I took my phone and put it on the NSPPD prayers. The next thing I heard, the Papa said, the Lord is rolling away triple negative breast cancer right now.
Oh, the Lord is even rolling away triple negative cancer. The Lord is rolling it away right now, right now, right now.
Oh, I screamed, I shouted, I screamed, I ran with it, and that day I had MRI scan and CT scan to do that very day. I went with joy, with the belief that God has already done it for me. And when the result came out, they said there was the cancer. I said, no problem. What you saw before, you will not see it again. I was advised to do the chemotherapy and all of that to just be safe. That is the most aggressive kind of cancer. I had 8 cycles of the chemotherapy. And after the chemotherapy, only for me to meet with the surgeon, and then he told me that the chemotherapy could not shrink the lumps, that they still have to cut off my breast. I said, no, the devil is a liar. I went home that day. I told God, I said, no, this is not happening. They are not going to cut off my breast. Nothing missing, nothing broken. You sent me my word on 13th of October 2023. This is 2024. Nothing missing, nothing broken. I'm going to go with my healing because you've already done it. Chemotherapy burnt my hand, and then the surgeon told me that I will have to do a plastic surgery to correct this hand. Else, this hand will never come back to normal. That it will even damage my nerves and my veins and everything. But nothing. Less than 2 weeks, everything came back to normal. The surgeon said my body is a healer. I said, God is my healer. I have Christ in me. Definitely, my body is already healed. They took the lump for examination and everything. I was waiting. First week, second week, they were supposed to send me the reports. First week, second week, nothing. Third week, nothing. It was the fourth week. I was worried. That morning that I was supposed to go to the hospital, I was just telling my husband, I said, I'm worried. I don't know why this thing is delaying. My husband said it's for good. And then Papa gave a word that morning. He said, go, what they saw before they will not see it again.
Go back and check. What they saw before they will not see it again.
I screamed. I said, God, you can see me. You can see me. And then that was how I went. Because it was 2 kinds of cancer, triple negative cancer and cancer of the lymph node. So when I went back, they told me that from the lymph nodes they took from the armpit, the lump that they took, that they did several examinations, nothing was found. No sign of cancer in all the lymph nodes and the lump they took from the breast. Nothing like cancer. When they gave me that news, Papa will always say, how will you shout? I knelt down and I screamed. I screamed in that hospital. I gave God thanks because I have 2 little kids, 4 years old and 3 years old. But God gave me back to my family. The God that I serve heard my cry and gave me back to my family, gave me back to my kids. I always pray to God, give me back to these little kids. God gave me back to my kids. I've come to give all glory to God Almighty who has made this possible. And also, I thank Papa. I always say that as far as you and I share the same birthday, nothing will happen to me. That day, August 22nd, is our day. So nothing will happen to me. And God heard my cry.